Very good morning, students. Yesterday, we already discussing about that is the infertility problems of male as well as female. To solve this problem, to solve the infertility problems nowadays, that is assisted reproductive techniques are available. Assisted reproductive technologies are available nowadays. Many people, those are the infertile couples, they consult to the assisted reproductive techniques like test tube babies, ICSI, intracytoplasmic sperm injections, gamete intrafallopian transfers, zygote intrafallopian transfers, artificial insemination methods, intrauterine insemination methods. Those couples are indicated infertile problems. Those are consult to the assisted reproductive techniques. Today class we are going to discussing about assisted reproductive technology. Assisted reproductive assisted reproductive technology. Assisted reproductive technology. What is the meaning of this assisted reproductive technology? Those couples are suffering to the infertile problems as well as male as well as female. They are consult test tube babies. They are consult test tube babies. Maybe it is a problem of male. Maybe it is a problem of female. It is based on the genetic problems. It is the psychological problems. It is a more pressure. It is indicated vitamin E deficiency. Those are drink more alcohol. Those are depend on the more smoking. The different problems and also blockage of the vasa deferens, the blockage of the fallopian tubes. This all problem and also the genetic disorders also indicated the infertility of those couples. They are not unable to produce any children. The reason is the different reasons of the males as well as females. We are already discussing at yesterday class. Today class we are going to discussing about that is the assisted reproductive technology or assisted reproductive techniques. Assisted reproductive techniques. What is the use of these techniques to solve the problem of the infertility problems? Those couples are the infertility problems. Those are consult to the doctors. The doctors are they follow the different procedures. What is the first procedure that is going to say? What is the first technique? What is the first technique? Test tube babies. What is the technique? Test tube babies. Test tube babies. Then the next one, the second technique, it is known as gamete intrafallopian transfer. Gamete intrafallopian transfer. What is the third technique? It is involved to solve the infertility problems. What is the third technique? That is indicate artificial insemination and intrauterine insemination. Next technique you have to follow. You should have to follow to solve the infertility problems of the both males and females. That is known as the ICSI. ICSI means intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Intracytoplasmic sperm injection. These techniques to solve the problem of the infertility couples. Those are females. Those couples, they are not unable to produce children at the time of the birth onwards. Okay, they consult doctors. The doctors are following test tube babies methods, or gamete intrafallopian transfer method, artificial insemination and intrauterine insemination. What is the next technique? Intracytoplasmic sperm injections. But these methods are more expensive. How do these techniques that they follow? First technique is known as a test tube babies. What is the first technique? Test tube babies. In the test tube baby, test tube baby means here the problem maybe it is the male as well as female. For example, male is the infertile. Male is the infertile means is not producing any sperm cells. Male is the infertile. Male is the infertile. female is fertile. Female is fertile. Female is fertile means the female produce egg cell, but the male is not produce sperm cell. They are concerned to the test tube babies. Other case. It is the first case. Second case, male is fertile. Male is fertile means male produce sperm cells, but the female is the infertile. Female is the infertile. Infertile means the female is not produce any egg cells. Again, they are concerned with the test tube babies. Sometimes both male and female, both are infertile. Infertile means both are not producing any sperm cells and egg cell. Again, they are concerned to the donors. Any donor it gives rise to the sperm cell. Any donor it gives to female donor gives rise to they will donate to the egg cells. At that time, they are called as the test tube babies. What is the test tube procedure? How they will bring to the test tube babies? The baby is not growing inside the test tube. The baby is growing only inside the mother womb only. The fertilization takes place in fertilization takes place in inside the test tube. Only fusion of male gametes and female gametes takes place inside the test tube, but the entire development takes place in mother womb. The entire development takes place inside the mother womb. What is the meaning of test tube? The fertilization only takes place inside the test tube. The entire development takes place in the mother womb. How they will collect these test tube babies? First, the sperm cells collected from the donor. Okay. Next one, egg cells collected from the donor. Mother cells, sperm cells collected from the donor, egg cells also collected from the donor. These both cells are fused into the inside the test tube. First one, the sperm cells placed into the inside the test tube. After that, the egg cells also placed into the test tube. The male sperm cells and the female egg cells are fused. Male sperm cells and female egg cells takes place. The fertilization generally takes place in the inside the female body, but here the both couples are infertile condition. Once both are in fertile condition, the sperm cells are collected from the donor, the egg cells are collected from the donor. The artificially the fusion takes place outside the body or inside the test tube. Only zygote formation takes place. The fertilization takes place inside the test tube. After the sperm cell fused into the egg cell, it is the formation of the zygote. After the fertilization, it is the formation of the zygote. After the zygote formation, the zygote is modified into the embryo stage. After the next procedure, what is the next procedure? It involves, for example, embryo is or zygote is, it contains 8 cell stages. Embryo is the 8 cell stage. This 8 cell stage embryo are inserted into the fallopian tube. The condition is known as zygote intrafallopian transfer. What is the meaning of gift? Gift means zygote intra-fallopian transfer. Zygote intra-fallopian transfer. Zygote means the embryo condition. The zygote condition, it is the 8 cell stage. This 8 cell stage is transferred into the fallopian tube. For example, that the zygote is the more than 8 cells. The zygote is the more than. The zygote is the more than 8 cell stage. At the time, these embryos, these zygotes are transferred into the uterus. Transfer into the uterus. Transfer into the uterus. That's why it is indicated intra-uterine transfer. Intra-uterine transfer. What is the first procedure involved in the test tube babies? In vitro fertilization. What is that? In vitro transfer or in vitro fertilization. What is the first procedure in vitro fertilization? The fertilization takes place outside the body. The fertilization takes place inside the test tube. Whenever the fertilization is completed, it is converted to the zygote. The zygote is modified into the embryo. That embryo, it is consists of 8 cell stages. This 8 cell stage is transferred into the inside the mother womb, inside the fallopian tube. This condition is zygote intra-fallopian transfer. Okay. For example, the zygote stage is more than 8 cell stages. It is transferred into the uterus of the female. This condition is intra-uterine transfer. Intra-uterine transfer. IVF means in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization means the fertilization takes place inside the test tube. What is the second procedure? Embryo transfer. What is the name? Embryo transfer. What is the second procedure? Embryo transfer. After the fertilization, the first procedure in vitro fertilization. The second one, embryo transfer. The embryo is the 8 cell stage transfer into the fallopian tube of the female. Again, for example, it is the more than 8 cell stage, it is transferred into the intrauterine transfer. What is the objective? Zygote intra-fallopian transfer. Intra-fallopian transfer. IUD means intra-uterine transfer. Intra-uterine transfer. This both belongs to the test tube babies. Both belongs to the test tube babies. Okay, now coming to the next technique, it is known as, that is intracytoplasmic sperm injections. What is the intracytoplasmic sperm injection? See here, what is the second technique? It is involved intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Okay, now intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Here the problem is low sperm count of the male. What is the low sperm count of the male. Low sperm count of the male. Low sperm count. This condition is known as oligospermia. Oligospermia means the sperm cell count is less. Whenever the sperm cell reaches, the sperm cell motility also very less. The sperm movement also very less. The ICSA, whenever the sperm count is less, those couples are concerned to the ICSA technique. What is the meaning of ICSA? Intracytoplasmic sperm injections. Okay, now what is the procedure of this ICSA? What is the procedure of ICSA? Whenever the low sperm count, the sperm deficiency, those couples, the sperm cells originated from the donors. The sperm cells collected from the donor. The sperm cells are collected from the donor. For example, in this case, female is fertile. Female is fertile means they will produce the egg cell. Otherwise, female is infertile. Again, the egg is collected from the donor. For example, egg is collected from the wife or donor. How this techniques the procedure? First they will convert the sperm cells. The sperm cells are inserted into the cytoplasma of the egg cell. Cytoplasma of the egg cell. It is indicate egg cell. Egg cell. The cytoplasma of the egg cell is indicated. The sperm cells are collected from the donor. The sperm cells collected from the sperm cells collected from the donor. Only single sperm cell. Only single sperm cell. Single sperm cell inserted. Sperm cell inserted into the cytoplasma of the egg cell. Whenever the sperm cell inserted into the cytoplasma egg cell, again they modified into the zygote. Again zygote is modified into the embryo. This embryo again placed into the inside the mother bone. Inside the mother bone. It is the fertilization takes place outside the body, but the development takes place inside the female body. Inside the female body. Coming to the next important technique is known as gamete intrafallopian transfer. What is the next technique? Gamete intrafallopian transfer. What is the next one? Gamete intrafallopian transfer. What is the next one? Gamete intrafallopian transfer. Gamete intrafallopian transfer. If the problem is, what is the problem? What is the problem here? Gamete intrafallopian. Here, male is the problem. There is a infertile. For example, there is a infertile. For example, sometimes female is infertile. Female is infertile. For example, male is infertile. Female is the infertile. Once the male is infertile, the sperm cell collected from the sperm cells collected from the donor. Sperm cells collected from the donor. Sperm cells collected from the donor. For example, female is infertile. The egg cells collected from the female donor. GIF means gamete intrafallopian transfer. The gametes are inserted into the fallopian tube. But here the case is, what is the condition? What is the problem here? The females, it is suitable for the development and pregnancy of the baby, but they are not produce any egg cell. That is the problem. That in this gamete intrafallopian transfer, the female womb, the female uterus, it is suitable place for the development and pregnancy of the baby. But the condition is, those females are not produce any egg cell. That is the problem of the GIFT. What is the name of GIFT? Right here. GIFT means the female suitable for the development and pregnancy of the baby, but no production, no formation, no production or formation of the egg cell. That's why the egg cell is collected from the donor. Then inserted into the inside the fallopian tube. Inside the fallopian tube. For example, the gametes are collected from the donor. This gametes are collected from the donor are either sperm cells or egg cells. The gametes are inserted into the fallopian tube or sperm cells. For example, female is the infertile condition. The egg cells are collected from the donor. The egg also inserted into the fallopian tube. But this female not produce. They are not produced just egg cell. But that is the problem. That's why the egg cells collected from the donor. And those eggs also not produce any sperm cell. Again, the sperm cells also collected from the donor. Both sperm cells and egg cells and fertilization takes place in the fallopian tube. Gamete intra-fallopian transfer. The gametes transfer into the fallopian tube. After the fertilization, again the fertilization, it is a suitable place for the pregnancy and development of the baby. That is nothing but gamete intra-fallopian transfer. This is also one technique for the nowadays many couples they follow this technique also. Okay, other technique for this nowadays they follow what is the other technique for that one? That is known as the artificial insemination and intrauterine insemination. What is the meaning of artificial insemination? If the problem is husband, the husband is not produce any sperm cell, that's why artificially the sperm cells are collected from the donor. The sperm cells are inserted into the vagina or uterus of the female. If the problem is husband, okay, now if the problem is male not produce sperm cell, not produce sperm cells. Once the male is not produce sperm cells, remember here the sperm cell collected from the sperm cells collected from the sperm cells collected from the donor. These sperm cells are inserted into the donor. The sperm cells are inserted into the sperm donor sperm cells. Donor sperm cells inserted into the vagina. Condition is known as a artificial insemination. The sperm cells are inserted into the uterus. Is known as a intrauterine insemination. Intrauterine insemination. The sperm cells are inserted vagina is known as a artificial insemination. The sperm cell inserted in the uterus is known as nothing but intrauterine insemination. Nowadays, many couples they are suffering to the infertility problems. That's why they are followed to the artificially or nothing but assisted reproductive technology or techniques. But these techniques are very expensive methods. Coming to the first technique, it is known as a test tube baby. What is the first technique? Test tube baby. What is the first technique? There is one test tube baby. First technique, test tube baby. What is the first technique? Test tube baby. In the test tube baby, what is the procedure something called? First they do IVF. What is it called? IVF. Second one, embryo transfer. IVF means in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization means the fertilization takes place inside the testing outside the body. ET means embryo transfer. Embryo transfer. In vitro fertilization means the sperm cells and egg cells fuse into the inside the test tube. Sperm cells plus egg cell fuse into the inside the test tube. After the fertilization, it is converted into the zygote. It is converted into the embryo. What is an embryo? For example, embryo transfer. Embryo transfer means the embryo is the 8 cell stage. Embryo is the more than 8 cell stage. 8 cell stage means the embryo transfer into the fallopian tube. The condition is known as condition is known as that is zygote intra-fallopian transfer. Zygote intra-fallopian transfer. The embryo is a more than 8 cell stage. It is transferred into the uterus. Is known as intrauterine transfer. intrauterine transfer. It is the first condition for the test tube babies. Test tube babies. Okay, now coming to the what is the second condition? What is the second technique? What is the second technique we are already discussing? That is known as ICSL. ICSL means those males low sperm count. ICSL means intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Artificially, the sperm cells are collected from the donor. These sperm cells are artificially inserted into the cytoplasm of the egg cell. This condition is known as a ICSA. What is the third condition? This is gamete intrafallopian transfer. Gamete intrafallopian transfer. Gamete intrafallopian transfer. When the gametes are directly inserted into those females are infertile couples. The gametes it is collected from the donor's male as well as female. These gametes are directly inserted into the fallopian tube. Those females they are not produce any egg cell, they are not produce any sperm cell, but the female is suitable for the development and pregnancy of the baby. Okay, now coming to the last and final technology, artificial insemination and intrauterine insemination. Artificial insemination means if the problem is male is not producing any sperm cell, the sperm cells is